Bro, I swear I didn't glitch the game. I built a team worth 1 billion coins and spent less than I would on a meal with large fries. If you think that's impossible, wait until you see the insane team I assembled. The best part? It's really cheap. And I know this isn't gonna be an easy task, but I have a bonus for this. I'm going to count on the bonus and I'll show you which bonus it is. The bonus is this, guys, 34,000 gems. So let's make a deal. If I get a 110 rated card in the pack, I can add it to the team, so I need to be lucky to get one. And then we have 1 billion and 73 million to build a team, okay? So that's it, a team worth 1 billion and 73, but we have 34,000 gems, and if we get a 110 rated card, of course, we can add it to the team. It's a bonus, okay? So keep in mind that I'll have a bonus. Guys, what formation are we gonna use for the team? Let's set up this team in the 4-3-3 offensive formation. Okay, we'll have an attacking midfielder, 2 good midfielders, 2 fullbacks, 2 center backs, so the team will be built in this formation. Alright, our starting team got a GR 65. Let's hope for more success and luck, right? But I already know, man, I'm gonna start with this big pack of 3,000 gems here to see if we'll get lucky. Guys, take a look at your screen. Let's see if the first card is good. Since we need a 111 or 110, then we can add it and have a top card on the team. Let's see who's coming. It's Belgian striker. No, that's not good, right? Look, it's a 106, just a little stat, right? 106 doesn't help at all. If I have a fragment, could I get a good card in the event? I don't think I will, though. But anyway, what if we manage to get it, right? Look, let's open 2,500 here, man. Let's see. Look at your screen. Let's see who it is. It wasn't Nate Talon, right? I only opened D1, right? You need at least D2. The minimum is 2C, big D2 pack. Things should go better now. Look, there's a big screen. Who's coming up? Argentinian striker. Man, it's not working out here either. I expected something good, but it's still not paying off, guys. 107 Castro, check your screen. There's another big screen. Argentinian defensive midfielder, but not Cambiaso, Mascherano, or Fernandez. 106. That only changes the picture, guys, because on my main account, it's the same. Nothing good comes, right? Look at your screen. Another big Spanish pack. Midfielder, no, man. What's that from Real Sociedad? Pablo Marim, 104, man. Look at this, man. We still have 13,000 gems left, and we haven't gotten a single card. That's why I say if we get Nico Williams, we can put him on the team, you know? So, let's see one more time. On your screen, another one. Look there. Come on, now it's coming. Now it's coming. It's a big screen. That's Spanish again. Doctor of Medicine. Coma could play left wing, right? Jesus Rodriguez, 104. Man, Zay, this still isn't working. These stuck accounts aren't helping at all. Here's another one for you. Having jewelry now means almost nothing. Honestly, Mono, I should have saved these jewels for another event instead of this one. English, left back from Newcastle. And there he is. At least he's 108, but I'm not going to use him on the team. So guys, we have a budget limited to 1 billion and 73 million coins. Wait, but there are 3,000 more jewels here, man. We have 3,000 more jewels. Let's see. I haven't received the league rewards here yet, but I doubt there's a top card. I'll collect everything now and see what I get, since this is after level 50 too. Man, look at that. There's nothing good, right? Dude, 160 jewels. But look, I have a few more league points here, guys, that we can use to open, for example, a 105 to 111. Look at that, guys, a 105 to 111 for 30,000. Man, spending 30,000 league points doesn't feel right, but let's try and see if we get something good. Portuguese, midfielder center Portuguese. Wow, 30,000 league points. Getting the 3 Mascherano's, Mano, Mateus, Fernandez would have been easier. It's just not worth it. Let's get a few more gems here for us, open another pack, and then we get it here. No, I'm not gonna get Mascherano now, only if I need to, so let's go. We can open 2 more here because we had to bring a cool card for the team, right guys? Man, that Nico Williams there for us to test him on this account would be nice. Come on, let's go, make it good. Now, we got a big screen, that's important. It's important that we got a big screen. Croatian? Oh man, it could have been Varjal the striker, but it's Manzikit. At least it's 109, but not 110. That wasn't our deal, right? If the card was good, sure, I'd even stop so we could test the card, you know? But it's a pretty average card, right? He's decent at heading and overall average with few special traits. I don't think upgrading him is worth it yet, otherwise I'd upgrade and test him. Can we get the fragments here before building? Our team is Manos, and we only have 310 fragments, so it probably won't happen, right? Let's do the math here, Manos. Let's see how much we can spend. Divided by 11. Look there, Manos. 97 million for each player, guys. 97 million per card. It's not that much, but let's get started, right? Let's start with the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper position for 97 million, but we have to think about this. For 97 million, I don't think there will be such a good goalkeeper. We'll have to buy a cheaper one, but that's how it is. We'll buy a cheaper card for one position, a more expensive one for another, right? And that's how we'll build a good team. I have some nice cards here. I can already see some good cards that aren't expensive. The team won't necessarily have the highest overall rating. They'll be good cards, ones I like, that I know are cool, cards I've already tested. Castells, for example, great goalkeeper. He's really good, honestly, he's a really good keeper. If you're new and want a top card, Castells is a solid goalkeeper at a good price. Donnarumma is excellent. Donnarumma is excellent. He's below the price. It's 106 here. In this case, it would be a DGR 101 card. But like I said, that doesn't mean it's expensive. I would pick Donnarumma from these here. That's my tip too, guys. These are the cards I consider good. For goalkeepers, Castells, Ederson, Howard, and Robert Sanchez are all decent, with Howard being especially good. They're tall goalkeepers. Sanchez has good height and is solid in goal. But for that price, I would go, and I'm going with Donnarumma, okay? I'm going to make an offer here for 79 million so we can bargain as much as possible, right? Donnarumma, 106. Now let's discuss the right back position. There are some cool cards here, starting with Walker, right? Little Walker is really cool. The cards are outdated, but you can still have fun with them. This card has strong qualities from Lorenzo, more defensive, better marking. Ping-pong is also good. I think we can build an even better team. Man, Carlos Alberto. It's a little more expensive here, but it's also better in this case. Here, guys, I'm gonna buy Walker because he's cool, his price is good, okay? He's a good little fullback. I consider him good. I used his card there. I think it's pretty cool, actually. And Donnarumma, we managed to buy him for 79,053,000 for Walker. So, in other words, we end up being able to save a bit, right? 2 center backs. Now I'm gonna buy center backs. I'm gonna buy a fullback to put in defense. This time, we're going to choose by professional center back. Okay, guys, I know fullbacks are often used in defense, but we're gonna go with a center back for defense. We need 1 or 2 defensive leaders. Stan is a great center back, so let's pick him. We could also choose Desailly, a Ballon d'Or winner, an excellent center back. There's Lucio here, guys. Well, this Lucio here needs no introduction, right? Let's try to buy Lucio here for 96. First of all, this one is the best. This one is the best of them all here. It's Lucio. Lucio, we have to bring him to the team. All right, man, so check it out. If you're looking for a cheap center back, Lucio, if you have any version of Lucio's card, go for the orange one. He's the one who's going to help you. I really like Milito. Okay, his cards are pretty good, and this one isn't that old. Not as old as Lucio's card. But I'm gonna set up Lucio and Stan in defense. I'm gonna try to buy this Stan here, this one, but I'll have to pay more for him. 72 million? For the left back, we're gonna pick a nice fullback. It's also good to remember that I'm gonna leave, man, a striker card to be the cherry on top, okay? So, like, we're saving here and there, and when we get up front to the striker, we'll be able to spend a little more. That's what I'm hoping for, right? Left back. There's a card I've already told you about that I usually buy, and I think it's better than many of the ones here. I could bring, for example, Theo Hernandez, right? Or Capdevila, but this Mendy here, for me, is better. Okay, guys? He has 5-5 stamina, defends well compared to the others here. There's Theo Hernandez, who's also good, right? But it's 160 million. Liza Arasso is a good card too, but they're more expensive than the others here, right? Nuno Tavares is a card that turned out interesting from that time when Corella came out. I used him, but he's just okay. Grimaldinho here is also decent, and Nuno Tavares is 108 here. Man, this one is interesting, huh? He doesn't have much stamina. Not much stamina, but he's interesting. It's a good card for speed, right? Ashley Cole here is already falling way behind. So if I have to pick a card that stays further back out of all these, I'll go with Mendy, okay? And he's even more affordable, so we can save a bit more coins that way. I'm going to say something about this Mendy. It's a card that, if you want to use him as a defensive midfielder, he'll play well. If you want to put him as a right back in defense, even with 3 defenders, he'll do well too, guys. It's a card you can have fun with. When new versions of him come out, they'll be better. You can pick a new one, but this one is still very helpful. Let's go, 2 midfielders now. Man, are you enjoying this kind of content? Leave your like, subscribe to support the channel, and help this video go viral more, right? Climb up in the audience rankings, okay? So I hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's check out another midfielder here. I need a more defensive midfielder. Last time we built a team, I picked this Marquise today. Let's not pick him again, right? I picked Marquise and Çalhanoğlu. So today we're gonna go with a defensive one and a playmaker. All right, let's try to make this play. De Jong's cards are really cool, guys. They're really nice cards, really nice. He has a lot of characteristics. He's a guy who fits well in defense and also in offense. João Neves is here too, which is nice for some fun, and Turi is cool. Steven Gerrard isn't that bad either. Szoboszlai is good, more of a playmaker, but this card is pretty bad, right? Kokusu is really cool and a nice card with good playmaking, 5-5, but it's expensive, 110 million. Just reminding you, I'm buying on Joya Laranja. If you buy him more, if you have a lot of Mascherano left over, you can get him cheaper, right? I'm gonna get him for myself today. Frankie de Jong, 61 million. The first midfielder is Frankie de Jong. We're building a team here. It doesn't have to be the best, but it will be. There are some interesting cards. João Neves isn't bad, okay? He has good passing and control. It's an interesting card. McTominay is really cool. He's the most defensive guy we talked about, but also really heavy. There are Rangers here too. It's real. Marquise is great, but we've already brought him, so we should try someone else, right, Martin? Odegaard. Odegaard has cool dribbles, good passing, but very little strength, right, man? He doesn't have any strength at all, right? It's a shame, right? This card here could be better, right? Renato Sanchez used to be really good before, man. But the thing is, this card of his here is pretty average too, right? He doesn't have much stamina. If he had more stamina, I'd go with him. Guys, I'll think about it, man, because Bernardo Silva too, man, but it's not gonna work, man. We're gonna have to spend some money, man. I think I'm going with Yaya Toure. It's an older card, but it has stamina, strength, and better passing. Let's go with Yaya. All right, man, Yaya. This is a good, slightly older card, but still solid and rated in the orange. He's also more defensive, more of a marking player. We'll have Frankie de Jong and Yaya Toure in midfield. Let's find a strong playmaker, guys. It needs to be a quality midfielder. We have Socrates here, guys. Look, I would go for him. I would buy Socrates. It's pretty easy. Socrates has some really good cards. All right, guys. We also have Joe Cole here. Let's see if his card is good. Pretty agile. Really nice. Decent, huh? We also have Stancil, which you can have some fun with, right, man? You can mess around. Chelino here in the orange TOT, really old. We already have Wesley Sneijder, 109 Ballon d'Ors. That sounded weird, right? But there you go, Ballon d'Or Sneijder. Really cool. Sort of, right? It's already a card, and even the Ballon d'Or cards are old, right? Totes Dybala. How is Dybala here? Man, look at that. Even Sneijder is better. Dude, it's Griezmann here. It's pretty cool too, guys. Hey, isn't this Griezmann pretty good? Ah, but there's one card that wins. Hamsik, right? Hamsik is really cool. Let's get him. Even though it's expensive and over budget, I'm still gonna try to buy it for 101 million. Let's give it a shot. For the right wing, guys, now for the right wing, we can buy cards here up to 120, 130 million, okay? Maybe even a little more. But this Pulisic here is good, and this Salah here is decent too for the time, right? Dybala is also cool. George Best here. This 105, Phil Foden too, right? His card was really nice, bro. I think I'll get this card from the cheap ones. It's the best here. Jairzinho is also great, and this one's even better than Foden, but it's hard to buy. I think this Dembele was also good, but I got him last time, okay? This Dembele is really good and cheap. Bro, he could be my midfielder. Look, Kite understood something, right? This is a tip I used to give you guys before, right, bro? This Kite, here he plays as a central midfielder, okay? He plays as a central midfielder and right midfielder, and he's got agility. Do you want a faster midfielder? Get this guy here, actually, man. If I had remembered, I would have picked him. Okay, but now I've already chosen. Let's just go with it. So look, I put De Jong, I put Yaya Toure, right? But just to remind you that there's this Keita there. Keita or Kaut, right? You guys decide how to say it, but I'm going with Jairzinho if I can buy him, right? Guys, because Jairzinho here is really awesome, I'm gonna put him for 109, let's spend a little more. If Jairzinho doesn't come, we'll just go with whoever, okay? He's on the left wing, guys. Since we didn't get Nico Williams there, we could go for him, right? His 105 here is already great. Look, we can already have some fun. Look, there's this 108 here, which is even better, huh? This one is cooler than that. 106, sorry, let's try to buy this one, okay? Let's see if he comes. And for the attack, we have 235 million left. Now we can try to spend a little more, right? Look, Lucio there is 98. Let's bring him for 98 then. Look, Lucio ended up coming here by accident. Let's buy Hamsik now for 112 and set a higher price, or someone else will get him first. Attacker position. Just a reminder, I could also choose a left winger or a right winger who can play as an attacker, right? There are different versions of Janolo, and Varathskela has more cards, but we're choosing a real center forward here. The idea of these videos is also to help you look for cards, good positions, so maybe we'll find a nice little card. Here, let's check out Torlotti. We always end up going for Isaac's cards, Janola's cards, you know, Ronaldo's cards, and so on. But the idea is to look for something cooler, you know, not just those same ones. Marmolsha 109, this one's pretty nice, huh? Not bad, has good finishing. Marmolsha's cards are really good, this one here. He was still at Eintracht Frankfurt. I could have picked up Shevchenko at the store back then for millions, right guys? I like the idea, but so far I haven't found it to be that good. We can go, right guys? And Gerd Müller finishes well. He's a box striker. There's Hollandinho team of the season here. Man, let's pick Holland to test him out, man, to see if he works in the team. It's a team of the season card there in orange that we can also look at and discuss if it's good or not, right? This will be another test to decide if these Holland cards are worth getting. There's also Talisca, who's really good. Honestly, he'd be my top choice for striker. Anderson Talisca here. I think he's the right pick. His cards are really cool. Look, I'm picking Holland because he's better than Talisca, but I prefer Talisca. He's really overpowered. But let's pick Holland here so we can test him and see if it's worth getting a Holland card and all that, because it's been a while since I played with his cards, you know? So let's test this out too. There are about 30 million left, but Nico Williams and Hamsik haven't shown up here yet, right? So let's abort the mission here, Jairzinho. Let's give up on Nico Williams and Hamsik and wait a bit. Man, look, there are some really cool options here, huh? Owera, excellent. It's still worth playing around, but let's see what the price is for the left wing there. If I can buy Owera, then that card would be really awesome. I'm making a different choice today. We could go with Foden, who's great, but less active. Instead, I'll pick Diaby. He's just Diaby, you know? It's really cool. We can get him for 191 left wing, now left wing. Rafa Leão has another version of Nico Williams here. Man, let's take this one then, dude. We want to test Nico Williams here. Let's play with him. He's gonna be, in this case, ours here. Our most expensive card, right? Let's grab the cards we assembled. Our team is really cool, for real. I think in the midfield there, Toure could be swapped for Keita. Okay, that's the change I would make. But other than that, I think it's a pretty good team. My doubt is about Holland there. Diaby and Nico Williams are very quick on the wings, Jepstan and Lucio in defense, plus Walker and Mendy. Good team, man, and it's a team basically with a lot of current player cards. If you stop to look at it, right? It has Lucio, Stan, and Yadohe Hamsik as icons, right? That's great. Let's start building the team. There's Donnarumma at right back. We've got Walker, and Walker drops into defense. Guys, we have Lucio, an excellent center back, and Jepstan, another solid defender. This card is still fun to use. On the left back, Mendy. Midfielders, Frank de Jong and Ayatohe. Here another one in midfield, Hamsik on the left wing. So here we have right wing, right? Diaby is very fast and agile. Up front, Erling Haaland leads the attack, but it's just his team of the season version for now, so it's not that old, right? Here we have Nico Williams, right guys? There's Nico Williams then? The team is already at 108. Remember, the idea wasn't to build a team by overall, but rather a playable little team. Man, just for us to have some fun, to mess around. Let's see if this team is any good. I'll make the necessary upgrades here and let's play a match with it, guys. The cards turned out pretty decent. Okay, they're good. Like I said, this is more of a beginner's team. For people who want a card like this for the bench, a card for whatever, or if you really want to build a team like this, cheaper, you can do that too. It's fine. The team's not bad, so you can have some fun. The card stats have increased a lot, but these cards still hold up. Look, Hamzik, this one is still really cool. Look, it's really top. His card is well deserved, right? Yaya Toure is a card that's been around for a long time, really. This card here is still going strong. PK is a center back today, right? But anyway, I could have put the kite there, which would be really cool with agility, a good idea. Frank de Jong, the center back's here too, right? Lucio running at 110, it's not all that. Stan at 112. Walker here at about 130, right? And Mendy is also at 136. It's a small team to have fun with. Let's check the gameplay and see how it goes. There you have it, my bros. We still had gems to collect here, but in a 1v1 attack duel, there were none since I didn't even play. On this account, even as a manager, we didn't play. Look, Antonio's team is also a buggy and cheap little team, but ours is buggy too, huh? I'm telling you, this team here is really overpowered. Everyone expecting a great match. It's Flamengo Unreal. Wow, he already came in doing stepovers. There he is. All right, let's go with quality. I'm using camera 4 now, though I usually use camera 3, people have been asking. Let's go, get to it, right? If it's good, people come with him. And getting into the area, huh? Vinicius Jr., Antonio already got it with Vinny, here. Take it, take it. Come on, it's coming. Doing the Elastico. I don't know about that. Playing a lot without a defensive midfielder, right? Get out, morning, babe. Hey, it's kind of weird to play, right, man? It always has been, hasn't it? Torreya arrived. Good, let's go. For now, Vinicius Jr. For now, it's mainly for him here. Look, he's about to score. Check out Estella. Look, he made some incredible goals. He scored great goals, Antonio. It's good and makes the game more interesting, right? He celebrated, the man. He scored great counterattack goals. I missed the sound, then Stan sped by like a truck. Like an out-of-control truck. The sound went right in, right? Let's see if we get better now in the center. Thanks, Diaby. Let's keep going. Thanks, De Jong. Let's continue. Look at Rolandinho messing up over there. His first one. Rolandinho's celebration, Nico Williams pulled him over there. Didn't let him celebrate. He bumped into the defender. That classic collision, right? The team captain, Erling Haaland, took a good shot. He's a finisher. You know, man, he finishes well. Well, Diaby, let's go. Playing without a defensive midfielder? That's crazy, Mano. He went there. Come on, Diaby. Come on, Diaby. Oh, now catch the man, Diaby. He's really fast. His cards are way too agile. He got the defender, man. This corner for Real Madrid. Great chance to take the lead. He passed it to De Jong. Diaby gets it again. So slick. It's Ramsey. It's Ramsey. Hey, ref, you could have given it, right? Look, it's Frankie de Jong. He could have, but he didn't. It wasn't a penalty. He didn't even fall. He just lost his balance. And then Frankie de Jong scored. Man. Good first half. The little buddy helped make it more exciting, right? We're also playing in a slightly lower division. It's not... Like the 30 stars I have in the main one, right? He came at us. Huh. That's good, man. Let's see how it goes, okay? Nico Williams hasn't touched the ball yet, right? Then the guy plays well, Mano. He knows. The dribbles are coming down. Vinicius Jr., what a chance to tie it. Oh, he got it. He got it. Good. Stan, now pass it to Nico there. Let's see. Here you go. Nico Williams and Menino both give a shout. Wait. Big shout out to him for wanting to score. Nico Williams is really good, right? Nico Williams' card is excellent. Really great card. Give him another shout out here. He sent a big one before, but I didn't because I was on the attack, right? Come on, Tower. Come on. There's Nico. Look. This Nico card was already fast. Check this out. Uncle Ray with her. I knew you'd win by strength. Alandinho lost. Good, Stan. Take it to the woods. Well, even Guga over there said he did well, right? With the lob, it's a tough shot. Let's see if he's tired. He's going to hit. Get it. Get it. Lucio did well. Passes to Rolandão. Go, Nico. Come on, Nico. Good game. Good win, guys. This is the team, man. It's a team we can have fun with, okay? It's a cool team. There are some interesting cards. Of course, a lot of cards have already been released, right? So there's all that too, right? Soon, man, you'll have to build a team with fewer stats. But that's what 1 billion gets you, right? You get it. For less than that, with better cards, you might find one or another that's similar, you know? But you can't build a better team for 1 billion. Maybe we could do it with 500 million. Comment if you watch to the end and think building a team for 500 million coins is cool. You're either with us or not.